God damn it, John, you got another video again?
I got bored. I had to do something. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We've got another rifle build coming up. This time, just to complete the collection of ARs, we're going to do a pistol this time. We're going to do short barrel. I mean, maybe someday I'll do an SBR with it, do all the paperwork and stuff like that. But I've always wanted a Noveske. I think they're just top notch. Fired a couple, and I've always been envious when I have to give it back. So I said, screw it. I went ahead and I just bought some Noveske parts, and we're going to take a look at all this right now. By the magic of film, we're going to cut to it right now. Here we are. Alright, so this is it, guys. This is going to be our AR-15 pistol project. This one, again, heavily inspired by Noveske parts. Wanted it to be a really nice, high-quality build, and I think it's going to turn out really nice. I'm excited for this one. So, we're going to go through piece by piece, take a look at what we're working with, and this kind of gives you a good idea of what it's going to look like in the end. So, starting with the barrel, we went with the Noveske 8.5 inch. Well, I guess I should tell you guys, this is going to be a 300 Blackout, 300 AAC, chambered round rifle. And Noveske does have a stainless steel 8.5 inch barrel and 1-in-7 twist for that round, or that caliber. So that's what we went with. Once I got this barrel, I was just amazed and awed at the quality. There's not a blemish on it anywhere. It came with the gas block already installed, and just looking through it, looking around it, it's a really nice piece. It's really worth the money, and I'm glad we're going this direction. So 8.5 inch stainless steel Noveske 1-in-7 twist, 300 Blackout barrel. And then at the end of the barrel, we're going to find Noveske's KX5 muzzle brake. Now, they had the KX3, which was a little bit bigger in diameter. This is the KX5, which is slimmed down to fit in their slim lines of handguards. We did another key mod handguard. First, I ordered the 11-inch long handguard because I wanted that really cool look of, you know, just having that muzzle brake barely sticking out of the handguard. But with the 8.5 inch barrel, the 3 inches of muzzle brake, it just still wasn't enough to really get this thing out of the handguard at all. So shipped it back, and we went with the 9-inch handguard. And it'll stick out, I think, around 1.5 inches, 2 inches when it's all said and done. It's going to look pretty cool, pretty awesome. Moving on, let's see. We did a lower part kit, CMMG. I just saw this at a gun store. I thought it was nice. It's kind of cool because they color code all your springs and detent pins and everything like that, so you know exactly what you're doing when you're putting it in. And we're gonna have my wife build this project, so I wanted her to have something easy to follow along with, so she wasn't getting confused of what springs for what or what the hell's going on. Next, moving on, like I said, I do use these Bravo company gunfighter charging handles with the medium-sized latch. Works out real nice, looks real clean, and they're easy to use. I've never had a failure or anything go wrong with them, so if it's not broke, why fix it? While on Bravo company's website, they have a great deal on their uppers with a blemish for $49.99. $50 gets you a blemished upper. And I was all for it because, as you can see, we've sandblasted all the black off of these aluminum parts because we're going to do another GunKote. And I've been toying around with what we're going to do with the GunKote. We'll talk about that later. But if you guys have suggestions or something you think looks really cool, battle-worn camouflage, stick with the Cryptex, whatever, leave them in the comments because I'd like to see some other stuff. Seems like everything's kind of played out. Everybody's been doing the same stuff. But moving on. So $50 for the upper. Now getting to the lower. We went with the Spikes Tactical. Like I said, my wife's putting this one together. This is probably going to be her rifle when it's all said and done. So I let her go ahead and pick out the lower. She loves that Honey Badger video on YouTube that everybody knows. So we went with the Honey Badger lower from Spikes Tactical. So you've got your safe fire and your don't give a shit mode, which I thought was pretty funny. I think she got that for 120 bucks or something like that. We got another Ergo Grips hand guard or hand grip. Easy. And of course, since it's not an SBR, it is going to be a pistol. I really thought the Shockwave looked the best. I don't really like those big braces with the straps and all that jazz. I just think it's too much going on. I like the more simple and effective look. So we went with the Shockwave. 90 bucks. Gets you the buffer spring, the buffer tube, and the furniture all for 90. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? So we went ahead and picked that up. Also, finishing out the Noveske parts, we have the bolt carrier group from Noveske as well, an AR-15. So that's going to finish up the inside. And what else do we got? Oh, I got this for my birthday. With all the craziness going on in the news, I was kind of nervous these are going to start flying off the shelves or not be available anymore. So I thought that would really just make this pistol come together, having this awesome 100-round mag. I did load it up. It actually holds 103. I think these things are made in Korea. Yeah, made in Korea. Quality's there. I mean, it's nice. It comes with a pouch. It comes with a 5-round at a time loader and a little tube of powder graphite to keep everything moving properly and jam free. I have heard that these Noveske handguards are quite a pain to get on, so I did myself a favor. I do have tools in the garage, but they sell a nice little, I think it's a 21 millimeter, well, 1 1/16 wrench here to get that barrel nut on. And I just figured why not buy it, make it easy as I can, and make sure we clock that barrel nut correctly so we can get this handguard on, hopefully drama free. Thanks for all the support, guys, with the channel. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe and follow along as we build this next rifle. So we'll catch you on the next one.